Hey everybody, Jeremy Goodrich here. Welcome to the Shine Insurance Agency channel. And the question that I have today, I got from one of our clients, and that is, what is the difference between an admitted insurance company and a non-admitted insurance company? This is a great question. You should always try and work with an admitted insurance company. And the difference is pretty simple. So admitted insurance companies mean in the state that you're trying to get insurance, they have gone through the process of becoming admitted by the state, which means they will follow the rules and regulations of the state. And in the case of becoming illiquid or having a real collapse of their business entity in that state, the state would jump in and help to address the situation. So a common example is right now in Louisiana. Currently, Hurricane Ida came through and did a massive amount of disaster in Louisiana. Two insurance companies collapsed. They went belly up because of all the claims that were filed because of the hurricane. They had way more claims than they had money, and they had to file for bankruptcy. If that company had been a non-admitted company, there would be no recourse for any of their clients to go and get the money that was owed to them in the claim situation. They would just be in trouble. They would have nothing they could do. Because they were an admitted company, the state government jumped in and actually required other insurance companies to pay for the claims that came into this company, and ultimately gave those other insurance companies tax incentives and things of that nature to kind of help take care of the cost that they incurred. So because they were admitted companies, the clients, the policies holders, were made whole even though the company went belly up. So this is sort of like a bank account being insured by the FDIC or whatever. So you absolutely want to have an admitted insurance company. So you say, well, how do I know? Well, you should certainly ask your insurance agent. They should be able to tell you if you are working with an admitted agent or not, or an admitted company or not. You also have to sign a document saying that you understand that you're working with a non-admitted company. Now, oftentimes that's just one page in a big document of applications, so you may not be as likely to have seen that, but you've probably signed something if you're working with a non-admitted company. So the last question would be, why would I ever work with a non-admitted company? Why would I work with an insurance company that isn't backed in a way that would make it better for me? And the answer is, well, usually you wouldn't. But if you have something about your property where no admitted insurance company will say yes, then that's where the non-admitted companies come in. So, common example, a heavy lift apartment complex, 15 buildings. Some are totally vacant. All of them have old wiring, old breakers. The roofs maybe haven't been updated. You're purchasing this property and you're going to come in and you're going to renovate it and get it up to speed and really get it taken care of. At the very beginning, it's very likely that pretty much all standard insurance companies are going to say, nope, we're not interested in insuring that. So your only choice at that point would be a non-admitted company. And so that happens a lot where you're working with an insurance agent like myself, and they say, hey, here's my option. It's with Lloyd's of London, or, there's lots of common examples of companies that are generally non-admitted policies. Now Lloyd's is an example. They have admitted programs and they have non-admitted programs. So you got to be careful with that. But I think that you just need to ask your advisor. This is why it's good to have a good insurance advisor. There are times when I write non-admitted insurance. In Florida, a lot of times we have to write non-admitted policies. In Louisiana, probably more so in the next few years because of a lot of hurricane losses and a lot of companies leaving the state of Louisiana or Texas. Coastal states have some struggles with getting admitted companies to stick around. And so you end up with non-admitted companies. Now, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get your claim taken care of, that a non-admitted company somehow isn't going to follow through with the contract they make with you on the insurance policy. It's just that if something does go bad, if something goes wrong with that company, you don't have the support of the backup of the government, the backup of the way that they've been set up that way. So that's the difference between admitted and non-admitted. You should always try to use an admitted insurance company if you can. There are absolutely times when you can't, and when you can't, working with a non-admitted company is perfectly fine. It doesn't mean anything beyond the fact that they're not backed by the structure of that state's government. All right, if this was helpful, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit that bell so you get our new videos as soon as they come out. And if you'd like to talk about insurance, we would absolutely love to chat with you. Head over to shineinsurance.com and see if we are the right fit for you. All right, until the next time, don't forget to shine.